Hi, today I've put together a fun short video about the chakras. It goes into just a little bit about where they're located, what they do, and a few yoga poses to help open and strengthen the chakras. After the video, I will go through a sequence and break down for each of the 7 chakras. We'll do 7 poses. And it will give you a great opportunity to just come into your body and help strengthen those chakras on a daily basis. It's very quick, easy to do, and will make you feel great. So sit back, relax, learn a little bit about each chakra, and then get into something comfortable and be prepared to do just a few exercises that will help strengthen your body and your mind. The root chakra is located at the base of your spine in the area of your pelvic floor and the first 3 vertebrae. Its purpose is to ground and provide stability. Yoga poses for this chakra include the head to knee pose and the knee to chest pose. Creative chakra, the second chakra, is located above the pubic bone and below the navel. Its purpose is to enhance feelings of wellness, abundance, pleasure, and joy. Yoga poses to activate and strengthen this chakra include pelvic circles, butterfly pose, and cobra pose. The third chakra, or power chakra, is located at the solar plexus. It's a source of personal power and it governs self-esteem. Yoga poses to enhance and strengthen this chakra include warrior, boat pose, and seated spinal twist. The fourth chakra, called the heart chakra, is located at the center of the chest. The heart chakra supports compassion, forgiveness, self-love, and self-acceptance, as well as the ability to accept others. Yoga poses to strengthen the heart chakra include cow pose, camel pose, and fish pose. The throat chakra, located at the area of the throat, jaw, neck, and mouth, is the 5th chakra. The throat chakra supports speaking one's truth, listening, and communicating. Yoga poses to strengthen and enhance this chakra include bridge pose, plow pose, and shoulder stand. The 6th chakra is called the third eye chakra. It's located at the area above your forehead, above where your eyebrows end, right slightly below the middle of your forehead. Third eye chakra supports intuition, inner knowing, imagination, and visualization. Yoga poses to strengthen and enhance the third eye chakra include yoga eye exercises, tree pose, and eagle pose. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head. It supports connecting to your higher self, cultivating pure awareness, and connecting to the divine. Yoga poses that support, strengthen, and help open the crown chakra include downward dog, headstand, and silent meditation. Ready to go? I've changed into some comfortable clothes, and now I will show you. Hopefully this will help those who live in a small space. I'm not a huge celebrity who has a massive house, so during this self-isolation, we make do with what we have. So if anything, I'm showing you how to make do with stretching and feeling flexible and feeling expanded, even if you live simply in a smaller house. Okay, so for chakra 1 is the head to knee pose and the knee to chest pose. I'm going to do the knee to chest pose. So the best thing to do is to lay on a yoga mat, like so, and just relax. Align your body. Just make sure that your backbone is pressed to the floor as much as possible. And take a few deep breaths in this position just to relax. You don't want to rush into any position in yoga. You just want to let it come naturally. So for the knees to chest pose, what you can do, and we're working on chakra number 1, the root chakra. So put your knees up like this, and then gently take one at a time. So I'm going to turn around so you can see it from the other way, and then we'll hold the pose for a moment. So you just want to lay down so that your body's flat, and then really feel your back. It probably tenses a little when you bring your knees up, but as soon as you get your knees to your chest, and just hold and press down and relax into that hold. You should really feel your lower body relaxing, but really what you want to do is you want to focus on where your root chakra is, the base of your spine, your pelvic region. And just focus on that opening and relaxing. Sorry, the base of your spine and the lower 3 vertebrae. And then you can slowly come back, and you can see how that awareness changes. And if you'd like, you can draw it back and come in again and hold that pose. This is just a quick and easy way to activate and strengthen your root chakra. Thanks, and I'll do another pose for the root chakra. It's a head to knee pose, and this also opens up the root chakra as well. So you want to stand with your feet about hip width apart, and just make sure your pelvis is tucked and that you're balanced on all areas of your feet, so that your weight isn't going to this side or the other side or front or back or on any sort of type of imbalance. One way to know that you're balanced is that you feel really planted. Possibly you can move your upper body, but your lower body is firm. It's rooted into the ground. So don't block your knees, but have them straight. And from the hips, and I'll go to the side, from the hips you want to bend forward, like so, and try to stay as straight as possible. So you don't want to lean back, you don't want to lean forward. You want to stay aligned, and then go forward as much as you can. Don't force it. If you feel tightness in the back of your legs like I do, because I haven't stretched for a little bit, don't worry about that. Just stay firm to where you are. Don't force it. But if you can nudge it, go ahead and nudge it, but stay straight. And you can let your arms drop forward like this and just hang in this pose. This also helps to expand and open the root chakra. For chakra 2, or the creative chakra, you can do the butterfly pose, which simply, if you sit like you're going to sit Indian style, and you bring the soles of your feet together, and you can bounce them up and down. or you can press down with your hips. It also strengthens the root chakra as well. But this helps really bring, where you've started in the root area, this helps in bringing it up to your pelvic region where the creative chakra sits, and really helps you to strengthen basically everything. Because if you're doing it correctly, your spine is straight, your abs are engaged, and you're really trying to press. You want to let your knees lead. And breathing is really important, because if you feel any tension, you just want to breathe into it and really help to work your body to release it. Where there is tightness, that's where there is stored energy. And the more that you're gentle with yourself and just breathe into it and let it go. You don't even have to name it. You don't have to understand what it is. It could be old energy that you've resolved. It could be the energy. It could be anything. Just try not to label it and just let it go. Let it go out. And do that for a little bit, and you'll be activating and strengthening your second chakra, the creative chakra. Pelvic circles are also another really great way to strengthen your second chakra. So what you want to do for a pelvic circle is you want to plant your feet hip width apart and slightly bend your knees. You want to tuck your pelvis under. You just want to kind of feel, I recommend but it's all about the root of your feet. Your feet should be really planted into the ground. So for a pelvic circle, you just want to, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. But I recommend putting your hands on your hips and tilting your tilt your pelvis up, then push it out to the right. Slowly bring it around to the back and push it out, but not too far because you don't want to strain. Most of us, we have tight pelvic regions because we sit all day and we don't think about stretching this area and opening it and activating it. So it might be very tight for you. So try not to force anything. You might be able to really push your pelvis out, but pushing it back might be another story. So really work with your body and where you are at. In time, you will release the tension there and open up. And then after you've gone to the back, go to the right. So bring that around into a full motion. Back and to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side. Really push your hips out when you're doing this. And as you're doing this, your knees will also be, your feet should be staying firmly planted on the floor in order to get the maximum stretch in the hips. But your knees will also be going in the circle as well. Eventually, you can do figure eights. And you can do that back around the other way. Go with where you're at. Some days you might feel tighter than others. But the point is, you're really working your pelvis. And you can just do that. You can do these while you're brushing your teeth. Pelvic circles, they're really great for women, and they just open up that second chakra. They strengthen it. They offer a lot of other benefits as well. So something that's really easy to do, and especially if you've been sitting all day, your hip muscles, your pelvis is really tight. Really getting those pelvic circles will really help in so many other ways. I also want to show pelvic circles. You can do them on your knees. So you just want to go like this. And you can just, it's all about pushing your hips out. And as long as your knees are comfortable with this, then this is also a great way to do it as well. Chakra 3. So the recommendation for this chakra is boat pose. Boat pose is a more advanced pose. If anything that strengthens your core will strengthen chakra 3. But essentially, you want to start where you're lifting your chest up and your spine is relaxed, your whole body is relaxed, but your core is engaged. And you're going to place your hands just on the back of your legs, right below your knee. That's where your pointer finger will be, and your thumbs will be here. And you're going to lean back, and you're going to lift your body up. But you don't want to hunch your shoulders. You want the chest should be up, and you should really feel your core start to engage. If you feel anything else tensing, come back down into the starting position and start over. Because you want to activate the core, nothing else. Now, everything else might be holding on for dear life, and that's fine, but if you sense any tension in those areas, come back to the ground and start over again, and just make sure that you're doing, and this is enough right now, the way it is, but eventually with boat pose, you will straighten your legs out, and you hold it like that. So, when you've built up the strength in your core, you will go to that more advanced stage. But this is a very powerful, almost total body exercise or yoga pose, but it really strengthens that third chakra. I'm going to show boat pose in a different way. I had shown it like this, where you're laying like this. You're sitting on your sits bone. Your legs are straight out. Your arms are to the back of your legs, near your knees. And if you can, let your arms go. Everything should be relaxed. Your face should be relaxed. Your legs will be engaged. Your leg muscles will be engaged. Your core will be engaged. But if you're holding tension in other areas of your body, if you're tensing your shoulders, you can come out of it and just do a very simple boat pose like this until your legs get strong enough. And then eventually, you can go into deeper parts of the pose. This fourth chakra, the cat and the cow pose. Well, basically you get on all fours. Your knees should be hip width apart. Your hands should be underneath your shoulders. And really spread out all 5 fingers and make sure your weight is balanced evenly between your hands and your knees, and that your hips are stacked and aligned over the leg. So your bum is sort of resting on top of that and of your knees. Sorry, of that, like you know what that is. But essentially, when you're in this position, you want to just arch your back up. That's the cow pose. And then if you arch your back down, that's the cat pose. So you can just keep doing the cat and the cow, and you should feel your chest opening up. And this really helps to open up your chest and to really strengthen that heart muscle and to really help that upwards flow between your heart and your throat chakra, so that you'll be communicating from your heart and your heart will be open. So you can just keep doing that until it feels good. And this is really a great pose to just release tension in your back as well. For the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, a really great pose for this. It's very simple. It's called the eagle pose. Come out of it. Do it again on the other side. So opposite leg to wrap around, and then opposite arm and thumb, and pull it out. And you'll feel you're stretching your shoulders, you're really activating your legs, and you're placing pressure on the third eye, which is strengthening this third eye. This pose strengthens focus and stillness and quiets the mind. And these are all necessary components of strengthening and opening your third eye chakra. So for the crown chakra, which is the seventh chakra, we're going to just do silent meditation. Lying down in what's called corpse pose, where you're lying down, your feet are on the ground, Try to press your back into the ground and just relax your shoulders into the ground. Relax your head, back of the neck. Just let everything fall. Let gravity take hold and pull everything to the ground. And then close your eyes and sit in silence for as long as you can. 5 minutes is ideal. You can put on soothing music, Tibetan bowls, or calming music, or even set a timer so that you know you won't fall asleep. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just let everything go and lie in silence and stillness. And that helps strengthen and activate your 7th chakra. So that is my brief introduction to the chakras and yoga poses that are beneficial for activating and strengthening your chakras. For activating and strengthening the chakras. Thanks for watching, and next time I will talk a little bit more about the benefits of each chakra and why it is important to strengthen the chakras. What's in store for April? Oh, I can't wait. I have 3 boxes coming. I have 3 boxes coming, and I can't wait to open them up and unbox and try on for my viewers. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you all, and hope everybody's staying safe, washing hands, and making the most of social distancing, and making their social distancing as productive as possible. Take care and be well.